My name is irangomle hiekha, and the topic of my presentation is political parties and the features of party system in India. To begin, I would like to first define what a political party is. A political party is a group of people having common interests and ideologies who come together to gain political power by nominating eligible candidates to contest in elections. Every party have their own policies and programs. Voters vote on their choice accordingly in favor of the policies and programs presented by the different political parties. Political parties also shape the public opinion. In countries like the US, the candidates are nominated by the members of a political party, whereas in country like India, the candidates are nominated by top party leaders. Those parties which lose in elections from the opposition, and they give different opinions and criticize the government for their failure. Parties also offer access to government machinery and welfare schemes where the local party leaders serve as the link between the citizens and the government officers. Political parties play a very significant role in the government of a country, especially in a democratic country like India. In the absence of a political party, every candidate would become an independent candidate and would be inefficient to bring and promise any major policy change to the people. And in such a situation, no one would be responsible for how the country is to be run. Political parties also serve as agencies to gather information on various issues and present them to the government. India is a country rich in diversity, made up of different ethnic groups having their own culture and religious beliefs. India has a peculiar social structure and political development where different political parties exist at different levels. At present, there are three different types of political parties existing in India. The first is the recognized national parties. These parties, they function at the national level. Their programs and policies cover a wide range of issues regarding social, economic, and political welfare of the people. At present, there are 7 recognized political parties. The ruling BJP, the ruling party, that is the BJP, and the opposition party, that is the Congress, represent some of the national parties. The second is the regional political parties. These parties, they represent the interests of a particular religious, ethnic, or cultural group. Their programs are restricted to specific issues concerning their members only. Examples of some regional parties are like the DMK in Tamil Nadu and the MPF in Nagaland. And the third is the unrecognized political parties. These political parties are not yet recognized and are not eligible to contest in elections. There are so many such small political parties existing in India. Is the party system. A party system is a system of government formed by political parties in a democratic country. There are 3 types of party system. The first is one-party system. It is a system in which only one single group forms the government and have exclusive control over the government of a country. It is seen in communist countries like China, North Korea, and Cuba. The next is the two-party system. It is a system in which only two political parties can hold power and contest elections. It is seen in countries like Canada and Great Britain. The last is the multi-party system. It is the most common form of government, and it is a system in which 3 or more parties can contest elections. It is seen in countries like India. India went through several phases to attain the present multi-party system. It first originated in the 19th century as a result of the British colonial challenge and their divide and rule policy. It was formed in 1888 by the Indian National Congress Party and was the one-party system. However, it was not secular as there was communalization of politics based on caste, religion, and community. The later moved towards a party institutionalization, and there arose a possibility of two-party system with the 1977 elections between Janata Party and the Congress. However, it was short-lived because of factionalism. The later phase was the hegemonic dominant phase, which came into existence with the 1980 elections. Congress came back in power, but it was different from that of Jawaharlal Nehru's rule, as the party was identified with the leader, Mrs. Indira Gandhi, who led authoritarian command over the party. The party became dependent on its leader. The last phase is the multi-party system and the coalition era with the 1989 elections. The consequent 1991 and 1996 elections further consolidated this phase. Later, many regional parties also came into existence. My last topic is features of Indian party system. It is a multi-party system. India is the land of social pluralism and hence is home to multi-party system. Power sharing between the national parties and the regional parties. Many leaders of the regional parties take active role in the organization of the central government. Since the 11th Lok Sabha elections, a coalition government consisting of several regional parties and national parties has been ruling at the center. The presence of many regional parties. Owing to social pluralism, there are many regional parties existing at different levels in India. Similar ideological perceptions. Almost all political parties have similar ideologies. They are all committed to uphold democracy, secularism, socialism, and decentralization. Politics of populism. Almost all parties practice populistic politics and raise slogans for securing their vote banks. They put up their politics to attract the voters. Exploitation of caste, religion, and regional interest has been practiced by almost all political parties. Inner factionalism. Factionalism and groupism are present in almost all parties. This feature has been responsible for political splits and defections. Groups owing loyalties to different parties are present in almost all parties. Presence of opposition party. There are one or other parties present in India which criticize and give their opinions to the ruling government.